Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had the Easter 2009 special, Planet of the Dead. So yeah, in that one, the Doctor was just sort of going around London and was really on his way to find a pretty much just a wormhole in space, and the bus that he happened to be on was taken through to a dead planet, basically. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a really nice companion with Christina. She was a lot of fun, but she was a criminal mastermind, and the Doctor decided not to take her, mostly because he didn't want a companion anymore. And after that, he just went along his way. So yeah, that's pretty much that. We're going to be moving right along in the 2009 specials. We're coming up on autumn now. This will be interesting. I don't know. It's a little weird that this doesn't have a specific holiday. This is just the autumn special, I guess. Because, we have Christmas specials. The last one was Easter. I know there are New Year's Day specials, but yeah, this one, it's just autumn. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Let's stick to this episode and previous episodes of Doctor Who Classic, The Sarah Jane Adventures, and Torchwood that I've reacted to. And yeah, just a quick note. So next week, we're actually going to be watching 3 episodes of Doctor Who. Sort of. Sunday, I'm going to be reacting to the animated Doctor Who episode, Dreamland. And then Monday and Wednesday, we'll be watching Part 1 and Part 2 of The End of Time. Whatever that means. So, yeah, but that's next week. Right now, we're on the waters of Mars, whatever that means. I just assume Mars. Oh well. Yeah, let's just find out. Let's get right into this episode of Doctor Who. Here we go. So we're just going to Mars. Why did the Doctor come here, though? Alright. That's interesting.
State your name, rank, and intention.
The Doctor. Doctor. Fun.
Yeah, he's here for fun.
Auto glove response.
You got it. To the right. And to the left.
He looks like he's short-circuiting.
Does it have to keep saying that?
I think it's funny.
I hate funny robots.
If there's someone else on Mars, it's got to be the Philippines. All those stories about them building a rocket.
The Philippines?
Adelaide's gonna love that.
Huh.
Stealing her thunder.
That guy seems to be freaking out.
Worth it to see her face. You okay?
Ugh! Oh, that is not good. Uh-oh.
And Ed! You're Deputy Edward Gold!
Oh, crap. They all died.
November 21st, 2059.
Huh. It's now.
Right.
This disaster happens now, and he's involved with it.
Is there something wrong?
It's one of those very rare times when I've got no choice.
He has to leave.
Thank you.
Wow, he actually saluted. That's amazing.
Better come take a look.
They've been taken. This is the disaster.
It's not the robots, it's the people. Dressing them up, giving them silly voices, like you're reducing them.
Yeah.
What about K9?
She made her domestic robot look like a dog.
Oh, well, dogs. That's different.
Okay, never mind.
Worker drones.
He's wet.
Look at me.
Such a weird concept.
An idiot. Last year for Mikhail's birthday, he said don't
Uh-oh.
buy me anything.
She's losing it.
Save money.
It has so much beauty.
Yeah.
We should like that world.
Oh. Oh no, the captain. Why is it so cold in there? You can just see their breath. I'm gonna catch pneumonia. Alien pneumonia. Ugh! They're so creepy. Speaks the language.
What language is that?
Ancient North Martian.
Ridiculous.
It's like she
Ancient
recognized
North Martian.
Eyes are different.
Steffi, what's your estimate on shuttle viability?
It's a 9-month flight. It'll take us at least 3 hours to load up everything we need.
You've got 20 minutes. I'll give you a report on Andy and Tara.
That's Star Trek.
They're standing there.
We have 3 hours. We can do it in 3 hours. Well, you have 20 minutes, so get going.
Finally, I should leave.
You're
Yeah.
in hell, mate. No point meeting the ice field.
No point at all.
Doc. He can't resist. He cannot resist helping people.
And there, in the sky,
A Dalek.
I saw it, Doctor. It stared at me. It looked right into me.
Huh. But it let you go?
And then,
Huh.
If you began a journey that takes the human race all the way out to the stars, it begins with you.
Huh.
And then your granddaughter, you inspire her. So that in 30 years, Susie Fontana Brooke is the pilot of the first light-speed ship to Proxima Centauri.
Wow.
why tell me?
That's consolation.
Because they all have to die here.
And he's still. He looked on yesterday.
That's why he's so determined to leave.
I'm saving my people, you save yourself. I know what this moment is. It's the moment we escape. Now get out.
If you say so. Doc, you have to go. Water. Ew.
Imagine you found yourself somewhere, I don't know, Pompeii.
Huh.
You were in Pompeii
What the hell's that got to do with it?
and you tried to save them, but in doing so, you make it happen.
Yeah. He's been there.
Anything I do just makes it happen.
Damn. He went through all the possibilities. He went through everything he could do and he can't save them.
Your death is fixed in time forever.
Yeah. Even the Daleks won't change that. Shit. Got him.
Captain, shuttle is... Forgive me.
Aww. Jesus.
Gone forever. The Time Lords get the island, and he's gone.
But they died, the Time Lords. All of them, they died.
Yeah. He's the last of the Time Lords, so he's going back in. Oh shit! He's going back in!
They said he will knock 4 times, and I think I know what that means, and it doesn't mean right here, right now. I
Yeah.
don't hear anyone knocking, do you? 3 knocks is all you're getting.
That's clever, actually.
Water it. Do you know who that leaves? Me. It's taken me all these years to realize the laws of time are mine, and they will obey me.
Yeah, you are the Time Lord. Means time is up to you now. Whoa! That thing really is hauling ass. Oh, it's going for the TARDIS. Seven. Get in. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Woo. Welcome home, everyone.
Isn't anyone going to thank me?
Yeah, not all at once, guys.
It's bigger. I mean,
On the inside.
bigger on the inside. Who the hell are you?
The Doctor. Last of the Time Lords. She's just out.
Look after her.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah. This is very traumatic.
The whole of history could change. The future of the human race. No one should have that much power.
Tough.
Yeah. He doesn't care. This is weird.
For a long time now, I thought I was just a survivor, but I'm not. I'm the winner. That's who I am. The Time Lord victorious.
Damn. This is a weird ending.
And there's no one to stop you.
No,
Is there nothing you can't do?
not anymore.
Damn. He's tired of losing people. He's letting the power go to his head. She ended it. Died on Mars. Died on Earth. But they survived. Wow. Legacy intact. Time corrected itself.
I don't care.
Time literally just corrected itself. Against his own will.
I've gone too far.
Oh shit.
Is this it? My death? Is it time?
What have you done? Oh fuck. The cloister bell.
No.
Whoa. Holy shit. He went too far. He went too far. That's terrifying. He went too far. He went further than he should have ever gone. That was basically just time taking control again. He went too far. He went too far. He let the power go to his head. Because he was tired of losing people. That's what this whole thing is. He's going through he's basically, in these specials, he's going through a character arc. The Doctor's going through a character arc in these specials. First in the next Doctor, he said no, he doesn't want any more companions. Now he said, "Oh, all my companions moved on," which they should. And he re-emphasized that last episode when he said he would never take another companion, and this time he won't take another companion because he doesn't want to lose anyone. And that idea in his head of not losing anyone has brought him to this moment where he tried to change a fixed point in time and it didn't work. It just didn't work. Okay. Now here's the thing. I don't know if it's specifically been said in this show, but this is actually going off of something from Legends of Tomorrow, that time always fixes itself. Like, even if you change time, something will happen to put time back on its correct course. Time always tries to fix itself naturally. And that's it. Time corrected itself and made sure that she died so that the human race would keep going. And you can say she sacrificed herself, and honestly, she did. She did sacrifice herself, and I'm not saying that this is any sort of, like, destiny thing, but time corrected itself, basically, over the will of the Doctor. And that's what got to him. Because, as the last of the Time Lords, for so long he has upheld the laws of the Time Lords, who followed the laws of time. And he was going to leave. That's why he kept saying, I have to leave. He cannot interfere with that moment at all. But it got to him. It's basically like his own power got to him, because he thought, I'm the last of the Time Lords. I am the only Time Lord in existence. I can make up any of the rules now. The rules are mine. So if I want to save these people, I can. Because it's my way now. But it didn't work like that. It's not his way. It's the will of time. And time did not allow him to do that. Time didn't allow him to do that. Now, I suppose you could say it's open to interpretation. Is that the will of time itself, or is that specifically her? Because you could say it is. You could even say it's both. It's probably a mixture of both. That it's the will of time and it's the will of her. That she knows that history needs to go on. History needs to go on without her. And in doing so, she had to correct time. And, she accepted her death. She accepted her death because she knew that her death meant something. There was a purpose to her death. Her granddaughter would thrive because she died. And the doctor tried to take that away. The doctor took that away by saving them. This random person, this strange man, imposed his own will over the natural course of history, over this important moment that defines the human race for the next, thousands of years. And he changed it because he thought it was right. So she corrected it, and in doing so, it corrects time. Again, you can make an argument both ways, I suppose. That it's like, I honestly, I would say it's a mixture of both. It's that it's her correcting his mistake, his big mistake, and time imposing its own laws against him. Time basically went against the doctor. But this isn't a full... I don't think this is a full correction. Because, it says she died on Earth instead of on Mars. And yes, her granddaughter, like it said, the legacy is intact. The legacy is intact. And her granddaughter went off into space. But it's still different. It's still different now that she died on Earth. Now that the other two survived. Something's changed. And it's not good. And that's why the cloister bell is going off. Because now the TARDIS is in danger. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. The doctor screwed up, basically. The doctor majorly screwed up. And he realizes that now. And I wonder if he's ever screwed up like this before. The most he's done, as far as I can tell, is, he altered it so that 4 people survived Pompeii instead of everyone. But it was still intact, and those weren't important people. This is the one time he saved someone, changed the destiny of someone vitally important to the timeline. And it's wrong. He shouldn't have done that. And that's it. In his arrogance, he put all of time in danger. Even if it's been corrected and, she's dead now, something's wrong. And something's coming back to kill him. Like, this is it. He's going to die. But here's the thing. This is the thing, is that obviously when they say, like, well, he's going to die, he thinks that he's going to die. Yes, but in all actuality, he's going to regenerate. But the thing is, from what I've been able to gather, each Doctor is unique, and whenever they regenerate, they do basically die and are reborn. That's the thing. Which I think that was the whole thing, you could think about it with the second Doctor. Because I know basically the story of how he regenerated was that he was forced to regenerate by the Time Lords, or change his face, technically. And I've seen people say it's basically an execution of the second Doctor. So, saying that the Doctor will die doesn't mean he's actually going to die and the show's going to be over. But the 10th Doctor will be no more once he regenerates. But, still, right now, all he knows is he's going to die. And now, he knows that it's now. He knows that it has to happen now because this is the time. Because he made a grave mistake. Because he put his own will over the will of time, and that's just not right. He cannot do that. And even when he tries, it does not work. Yes, some things have changed. Now she died on Earth instead of Mars, and those other two did actually survive. But still. Damn. This became a really deep episode. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how deep this got. Okay. The Mars disaster. It's an interesting concept. And this being, this is the first time that, these are the first people to ever live off planet, basically. And more than just, going to the moon for a little bit. Like, this is the first colony on another planet. And this is the catalyst, basically. This is the catalyst of the entire Earth space age, which is interesting. Yeah. The water. Interesting concept for a villain. And also, it's definitely interesting that, the very deep, the tough stuff at the end of, the Doctor, trying to change time and pretty much being denied by time itself and Captain Adeline. It doesn't exactly have anything to do with the water. Like, you could have had any villain up there, but you have this water. It's just water that's possessing these people, and God, it's scary. But, oh God, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Keep friggin' yawning. I might need to go get another Pepsi. I'm still gonna record Game of Thrones today, so. Now, the thing is, so these were the inhabitants of Mars. He said that. Like, these are the inhabitants of Mars because, there used to be these, like, snow warriors on Mars thousands of years ago. And he even said, like, the language is ancient Northern Martian. So that's interesting. And definitely a terrifying concept of just this water. It's amazing that you can make water scary, The Doctor leaving. That's the next note. which I guess we kind of already talked about. It's interesting. He almost did it. I was actually thinking, what if he just leaves and we just watch, like, the rest of the episode is we just watch this travesty unfold. But he couldn't do it in the end. He knew that he had to. He knew that he had to leave, but he didn't want to. He did not want to lose anyone anymore. And it pretty much, it broke him, basically. It broke him at the end. Yeah. It's maybe one of my favorite episodes now, actually. Like, damn. Like, this one was challenging. Oh, excuse me, nose is itching. This one, it was really challenging to the character of the Doctor. Adeline and the Daleks. Okay. So, at first, it's like, why did, the Dalek looked at her and then just went away? First off, I like that, you can tie in her backstory to the stolen Earth. I like that, It's like, yeah, if we go 50 years in the future, there's probably someone who was affected by the Dalek attack. But that one Dalek saw her and then left, and it's like, okay, well, why would that be the case? And it's like, oh, the Dalek must have been scanning her and then found out how important she was and then left. It's like, even the Dalek knows I cannot kill her. Because the Daleks have come back in time to take the Earth. So the Daleks knew we cannot mess with her because she is that important. They can't change time. And that might be the biggest thing. That might be the biggest thing, is that the Daleks did not change history, and the Doctor did. The Doctor did something that even the Daleks did not do. The Daleks knew the importance of leaving time intact. Now, you would also think, oh God, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry I keep yawning. You would also think this would be somewhat like Father's Day, where when Rose saved her father, they were basically, the Reapers, the Time Wraiths came out of nowhere and tried to correct time, and they did have to correct time, basically, and let her father die in the end. But sorry, apparently this keyboard's making noise. I'm sorry about that. So you would almost think that taking a person as important as Captain Adeline and saving her, changing her fate, would also summon the Time Wraiths, basically. But, or even, I guess if it did, it didn't matter because she ended it. She fixed it really quick, so yeah. But that is it's so interesting to think. The Doctor did something that even the Daleks would not do. The Daleks knew they couldn't change the timeline like that. They cannot change a fixed point in time. The Daleks know that, and he knew that, but he did it anyway. And I'm sure he was thinking that, well, I've done this before. I saved people in Pompeii. But it's different. Those people to the timeline were not important. You could save them. But it just doesn't work here. It just corrected itself. The only other thing I'll say really is it's cool that he used the robot to go get the TARDIS. I thought that was really cool and creative, you know? He crossed the line, and now he realizes that. He realizes that he crossed the line. And his end is coming. And we will watch that next time on Doctor Who. We do have the animated episode, which we'll be watching on Sunday, and then The End of Time, parts 1 and part 2, we'll watch Monday and Wednesday. Oh, I'm sure those are going to be even crazier than this episode. So with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist. You can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media. Links below in the description. See you guys later.